I don't want pay-per-view. I don't want you to pay for this entertainment. There's too much world-class athletic entertainment for free. I want all of America to see me. I didn't have HBO growing up. I didn't have Showtime growing up. And if you have HBO and you have Showtime and they make it pay-per-view, now you gotta come out your pocket some more. I'm not trying to gouge the American people and the American public. I want to get everybody on my side. I want everybody to have an opportunity and a chance to witness one time. And I want boxing to come back to the forefront of network television. And, you know, I'm going to talk about this little mandatory, you know. If I have to take this mandatory, I have to take this mandatory. So there are points in time in the fighter's career that one does not get what he wants, you know. But, since you asked, in my heart, I want an opportunity to face Danny Swift Garcia. Look, let me put it this way, right? Guerrero, father-son combination, got rid of him. Kenny Porter, Sean Porter, father-son combination, got rid of him. Okay? If you're a daddy's boy, come see me, boy. All right? Come on, man. Come on, man. I got this. I got this. Okay? All day, every day.
Wow. It seems things keep getting better and better for the Premier Boxing Champs PBC series. Thank you, Al Heyman. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and also like this particular video. I'm working hard. 2017 definitely keeping me busy. A lot on the horizon. Now, it's very funny. You guys seen the clip at the beginning. That was Keith Thurman after the Showtime Sean Porter fight. Excellent 2016 Fight of the Year candidate. Great fight on regular free TV, CBS. Shout out to my dude Bakari for filming that for Boxing Ego. And it was just announced that Showtime will not have the Garcia-Thurman fight. Instead, it's going to be on his parent company, CBS. Garcia-Thurman, March 4th, 2017, is going to be on free TV. CBS free TV. Now, again, this is under the same umbrella. CBS owns Showtime. But the benefit to that is Showtime is its premium network, meaning you have to have a subscription unless they're running the 30-day trial or whatever trial, free view weekend or whatever. So that's big, man. CBS free TV hosting a fight like Garcia-Thurman that is pretty sure to deliver some action. I mean, Thurman, last time he was at the Barclays, he had an all-out war with Showtime Sean Porter. So I can't imagine with Danny Garcia fighting that close to home. He's from Philly. Thurman's from Florida. They're meeting in New York. I can't imagine it wouldn't be fireworks. I can't imagine a quote-unquote boring fight. So for it to be on free TV is phenomenal. We've seen Errol Spence Jr., his very last fight versus Leonard Bundu in a title eliminator, right? For Errol Spence to get a shot at Kell Brook. 6 million people watched after the Olympics. And a lot of the haters, they said, oh, but it's after the Olympics. They use the Olympics to boost that number. Who cares? Smart business. Why? I mean, this is a non-issue. Like, if you guys ever come out to the Bay Area and you go, let's say you catch a concert, comedy show, a music concert in San Francisco, a lot of times you'll see the street vendors and they have these bacon wrap hot dogs, fucking delicious, right? Where are they staged? There's a big show in town, a big comedy show, a big Beyonce or whatever is coming to San Francisco. Alicia Keys, they have those vendors out front, right? It only makes sense. Why would you not go where the money's at? Why would you not go where it's popping, where there's people? You want the street vendors to be in the hood, on mission, in some back alley where it smells like piss and oil? That doesn't make sense. You go where the money's at, where the most people are going to see you to maximize your dollar. That, my friends, is exactly what Al Heyman PBC did with Errol Spence Jr. versus Leonard Bundu. They staged it immediately after another sports broadcast, which was ingenious because now people who left the channel on, they get to see a scrappy young dude who gets knockouts like Errol Spence Jr., who's hungry. He's a young, hungry lion, as Floyd Mayweather would call him, right? And he's heavily avoided and everybody's ducking Errol Spence, like Floyd Mayweather said to Showtime recently. That's smart business, right? If that's like me doing post-fight videos after the fight. Yeah, James DeGale, Badou Jack, when everybody's talking about it because it just ended, that's like me waiting 2 weeks to do a post-fight video. What kind of sense does that make, you buffoons? Some of you guys are imbeciles. You have no type of business model or any type of like brain when it comes to strategizing. It makes no sense when everyone's fresh, the adrenaline of Badou Jack versus James DeGale, and I'm going to wait till Leo Santa Cruz, Carl Frampton week in a completely different fight to do my post-fight Jack DeGale video. Makes no sense. Of course, I'm going to do it immediately after the fight when people are talking about it. That's what Al Heyman did. Now, as far as Garcia-Thurman being on free TV, phenomenal. You heard at the beginning of this video, you better not duck me, Thun. Keith Thurman said himself, why should you pay to see me? There's a lot of elite level athletic entertainment that is available to the masses. I don't want you to have to pay to see me. I want you to see and get the Keith Thurman experience for free. And I love that he said that. Funny, I made a video. I dropped it earlier today before I even knew this was going to be on CBS. And the title of the video is Premier Boxing Champ / Showtime is killing the competition, which is mostly HBO. And now news breaks that this fight, a fight that most of us, if you're a real boxing fan, you could say Danny Gift Garcia and Keith Runtime and all this stupid stuff that you guys say in the comment section. But if you're a real boxing fan, I don't see why you wouldn't be anticipating this fight. You're getting your wish. If it's Runtime and cherry picking Garcia or whatever crazy stuff you guys leave in the comment section because you're not real boxing fans, then somebody's has to go. It's that type of fight. And now, on top of everything else, on top of it being a good fight, we're getting it on free TV. Phenomenal. 2017 is lit. I told you guys. I'm going to be working hard. There's a lot that I got going on. I've already done the Boxing Ego first look, tail of the tape for this fight. I did it immediately after Garcia's last fight, Sammy Vasquez, hometown Philly fight. And he won. Obviously, most people expected him to beat Vasquez. Thurman's a different animal. I will probably drop a 7 reasons because this is a fight I'm looking forward to. And I just don't see how it's not going to deliver. And now to know that we're getting on free TV, I think that's great for boxing. Great news. Hopefully, and this is I'm just being realistic. Hopefully, they add some good fights to the undercard. But that would just be extra credit. You know what I mean? PBC, by making Garcia-Thurman on free TV, that's already the assignment. So anything beyond, like if we actually get, how many cards I'm not even going to throw anyone under the bus, but how many cards have we gotten where it was just the main event and you didn't really care anything about any of the undercard? A lot of promoters do that. Luckily, Al Heyman, his stable is so vast, he can load the card up and put young stars. And like when Floyd fought Canelo, the one, that was a great fight. You know what I'm saying? That was a great fight on paper, at least. Canelo didn't deliver in the main event, but people were anticipating that fight. Then on top of that, you put Danny Garcia, who's now fighting Keith Thurman, in with Lucas Matisse, who stopped Peterson and was looking like a killer at that time. Stopped Humberto Soto, his mandatory Jose, right? And he was looking like a menacing the machine, like his nickname. That was his own main event, and we got that as a co-main event, right? That could have clearly, Danny Garcia and Matisse at that time could have easily been its own fight on regular Showtime. I don't know about pay-per-view because of the star power, but regardless, it was a fight we want to see. And Heyman, Mayweather Promotions, and them put it all on one shebang. So again, Garcia-Thurman, I hope there's a good undercard. Suggestions, they're saying Berto versus Algieri. I think a great fight. Like if they really want to put a spotlight on boxing, this is not necessarily the most meaningful fight, but I think it would gear people up for the main event. Brandon Rios versus Victor Ortiz. I heard it was supposed to happen in February, and then it kind of dropped off. I seen the fighters on their Instagram and stuff. It looks like they're training, but I don't see how it can happen February 4th because I haven't seen any press conferences, anything official about that fight, no location. So if they could put something like that on the undercard, I think that would be good because that's the type of fight like Chavez Jr. versus Canelo that'll kind of draw casuals in. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a diehard, and it's on free TV, so you got to maximize that time slot that you have. So I think that's the type of fight that could draw casuals in, and they hate each other. You know what I mean? It'd be a good build up. I don't know. I'm sure PBC has a game plan of what they want to do in the undercard, but great news that this is going to be on regular free TV. They're about to do a press conference in New York, making it official, announcing it, but CBS is the home for this particular fight. And like I said, this is the #1 fight that I'm looking forward to. There's a lot of great fights. Joshua Klitschko, I'm looking forward to Golovkin-Jacobs, but for me personally, I'm looking forward to Garcia-Thurman. And I think as we get closer to the actual fight date of March 4th, then I think we'll see both camps kind of going at it. Angel Garcia, he's been kind of quiet lately, but I think he's going to start turning it up. Danny Garcia will probably get his in. Pause. And then Keith Thurman, you know, he's charismatic, eloquent, but he can dish out the trash talk too. March 4th looks like a great day. You also have Tony Bellew. He's going up to heavyweight out of nowhere from cruiserweight to fight David Haye. I mean, if David Haye wins, then that could be a meaningful fight for him in the future. Joshua Klitschko winner, something like that. So boxing is definitely shaping up, and I really don't see this fight being a letdown with Garcia-Thurman. You've seen the animosity. He says, I'm the daddy's boy killer, or whatever he was saying at the beginning. You see the father-son tandems, what I do to him. And now he's trying to make Garcia the next victim, so to speak. Even though the Sean Porter fight was close, some people had Porter winning. On the scorecards, Thurman won. So PBC does it again. And HBO, like I said, you got to do something, baby. Like, I don't see any other option. HBO is putting Cotto Kirkland on HBO pay-per-view, meaning you have to pay for that. Even if you have an HBO subscription, that's not good enough. You have to pay $40 or $50, whatever it is, for Cotto Kirkland. And at the Barclays, we're getting Garcia-Thurman. Somebody make that make sense and tell me I'm lying or I'm wrong. I don't care whose side you've been on in the past. Fair is fair, right is right, and I'm a straight shooter. I call it how I see it. But you can't justify or substantiate why people would pay for Cotto Kirkland, two guys who are on long layoffs, and they both lost their last fight to the same man, Canelo, right? So he's moving on to a big money fight with Chavez Jr., and then his scraps or leftovers, not like that because they're obviously good fighters, but two guys that just recently lost to him and have done nothing since are on a headlining pay-per-view event, and now we're getting Garcia-Thurman on free TV. You make that make sense in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.